What's up YouTube? It's your boy AP Trades. This is going to be a different type of video. As you can see, I'm outside. It is dark. It is night. And I'm going to be doing a different type of video starting this series where I'm going to be doing these motivational and inspirational videos, but still keeping it informative. And I just wanted to let you know that I love all of y'all and I appreciate the support so much. Let's fucking get it. And with the start of this video, I'm going to be talking about discipline. Hope y'all stay disciplined. Woo! What's up YouTube? I hope y'all love that intro and I hope y'all love this video. I'm going to be talking about discipline, as I said before, and I want to create a new series where I'm going to be saying these type of inspirational, motivational, and talking about psychology and mindset, and more specifically my mindset and how I can help you guys build a mindset, or maybe just motivate you guys to keep working harder and to keep building yourself. So hope y'all love this video and let's get it. As you can tell, this video is going to be talking about discipline. And I want to start off by saying, what is discipline? Well, my view, discipline is being able to do something every single day or every week, no matter the situation you are, no matter the circumstance you are in, and no matter how you are feeling. Stressed, tired, depressed, alone. Okay? You are able to get up and do this every single day, no matter the excuses you have, no matter whatever bullshit, okay? You are feeding your mind. Discipline is being able to get up and tell yourself, you know what? I am stronger than my thoughts and I am going to get this done. If you want to be successful in life, you need to have discipline. That is the number one rule. I have been thinking about this for so long now. Discipline and consistency is going to get you so far over every single thing. Respectfully, fuck your motivation. Fuck watching those TikTok videos or listening to those TikTok sounds, okay? The only thing that is going to get you to being successful or you achieving your goals is you having the discipline to do it and you being consistent enough to do it every day. One of the ways that I show discipline is through my daily habits and my routine that I've actually been developing for these past few months. And I'm going to kind of tell you guys how I show discipline every single day, because I'm not sitting here preaching, oh, you should be disciplined, you should do this and this and that, without me actually doing it. Guys, you don't understand. The whole point of me making these videos and creating this series is not only to inspire you guys and motivate you, but it's also to motivate me. Every single time I will be rewatching these videos that I'm creating and I'm saying, hey, am I actually doing what I'm telling these people to do watching? Right? So without further ado, I'm going to be kind of explaining my daily routine or habits that I'm doing to stay as disciplined and as hardworking as I can in order to achieve my goals. So first off, what do? Well, I usually wake up in the morning at around 5:30, 5:45, let's say. Now, this is on a weekday kind of routine. This is also when school is happening, so let's take it from there. So I wake up at 5:45. I set like a few alarms because, to be honest, guys, it is really hard waking up this early, especially after being tired, but we'll get into that. So I wake up 5:45. I instantly make myself a smoothie. And I think smoothies are so good. Like, they are so underrated. And I usually do like bananas, maybe frozen fruits. I make sure to include an avocado in there because avocados are gas, you know what I mean? And they're great nutrients. I just don't like eating them at all. Once I did like this avocado egg toast. That shit was right. And then one thing I do is either I do this protein yogurt or I do milk. I think you guys, a lot of people make smoothies, and I used to make it like with water or fruit juice. Do not do that. Do milk, trust me, or protein milk, and you can add protein powder or whatever you want. I just personally don't use it. So I drink that smoothie, and I just kind of lay on my couch while doing so for, let's say, 20 minutes or whatever. And then I get ready for the gym. I get ready also for school, and I pack my things in my school bag. And then I get ready and just go to the gym. I used to bus to the gym a lot, but sometimes my mom is able to drive me in the morning, and I am extremely grateful for that. But there were days where I would wake up even earlier for that, and I would literally bus to the gym. And you gotta do what you gotta do. So then when I'm at the gym, I work out for an hour-ish, and I like to do a little bit of sauna. And I think sauna is so great, like especially after working out your muscles and everything, being able to recover, being able to kind of relax your muscles, which is still, beneficial, is so underrated, right? And then after the gym, I kind of get ready and put my clothes on or whatever, or change or whatnot. And then I go to school. So now I'm starting a new semester. I don't know when you guys will be watching this, but anyways, I'll be starting the new semester. And what I used to do is I used to have this thing called co-op, which is basically like working somewhere, like volunteer work, but it's through the school in a way. So basically I used to bus to co-op from there for my first 2 periods, and then from co-op bus to school, but that's not going to be it anymore. I'm just going straight to school. So what I'll be doing is I will literally walk from my gym to school, and I'm so grateful that my gym is close to my school, because I'm literally able to like do like a 10 max 15-minute walk from my gym to my school. So in the morning, once I'm getting ready, once I'm done my workout, change, boom, go to the my school. A lot of you guys might be wondering, hey, wouldn't you be stinking or smelling? I could always take a shower at the gym or just apply deodorant, bro. It's that simple, right? And anyways, after that, I'll be in school. I'll go to my classes. I'll do my homework or whatever is needed for that. Recently, I haven't been, really doing much in school. I mean, I can't even lie. It's not only the fact that I've been realizing that this is what I want to do for the rest of my life. And when I mean this, I mean day trading. And I know I'm going to make this work. It's just kind of stressful for me as a high schooler now, especially in 11th grader. All the pressure's on to get good grades. And then soon I'll have to think of like a uni to apply to, or just the programs I want. And it's definitely stressful. And also the next semester is going to be really stressful with my classes and having to trade in school. So we'll see how that goes, guys. But anyways, once school is done, I usually just bus straight to work. And I work from, let's say, usually 4:30 to 9:30, or maybe even 10:30 p.m. Mainly 9:30, 10 p.m., let's say. And my school ends at around 3:35, so that gives me like an hour-ish, but I also have to walk to the bus station, and then from bus station to bus, and then when I'm at the work, I have to like change my clothes and stuff, so it takes a little while. But anyway, so yeah, it is what it is. Then I work the job for a few hours, and it's really tiring. It definitely is. Currently right now I am working like 5 times a week, maybe 4, but with the new semester coming up, I want to work like maybe 3 days max 4. And that's also because I'm going to be busy with school, and just overall it was like there were times I remember, well, recently, ish, I worked like 6 days a week, bro. I was working like a fucking slave, like straight up, right? But you'll do what you want to do for the money. And then after work, I just bus home, and it kind of sucks because not only is it late at night and it's cold where I'm at in Canada, so waiting for the bus is just terrible, but it's also because I come home later, so then that kind of gives me less time to do what I gotta do. So I come home, whatever. I usually try to eat dinner or some shit because I'm hungry after work, and I try to keep it relatively clean. Recently, I have been eating pretty clean, or trying to, meal prep every there and then, or not trying to buy out food. But I definitely could be, more consistent with it. And then I take a shower. But before that, I recently got this pull-up bar probably less than a month ago. And I've just been spamming the fuck out of it. Like, I would recommend you guys right now, get a pull-up bar, put it on your door. Not this door. I have one downstairs, and I just spam it and boom. And that's really good. And then I like to kind of combine that with like push-ups and dips. Dips is easily, you just use your chair and dip, right? But anyways, so after that, take my shower, whatever, change. And then I like to either, if I'm not too tired, backtest, or at least create content, or just see what I can do to, keep working on trading every day. Like, sure, in the morning, hopping on the live markets, looking for a setup, looking for a trade, but what can I actually be doing to improving that throughout the day, or in the afternoon, or at night? And then I usually have to do more stuff, maybe some schoolwork or whatever. And then, probably post like TikToks and stuff. and then whatever I gotta do, and then I go to sleep probably, usually right now, guys, I'm going to sleep, like, again, weekdays, probably 12:30, sometimes even 1. So I'm averaging probably 5 hours of sleep, which is really shit. But with a busy schedule and, you know, trying to be consistent and disciplined like that, it's hard. It definitely is. I remember there was one day where I literally got, actually, no, a few days actually. There was a few days where I got like 3 hours of sleep and I still went to the gym. But it is what it is. That's my daily routine and schedule as a 16-year-old who's, you know, trying to be disciplined and building the mindset and the daily habits that, you know, I need to do in order to achieve my success and my goals. And, you know, I hope that motivates you guys to start building these good habits and these kind of goals, or just, you know, staying disciplined as much as you can. And now I really want to get into how being disciplined helps you. For these past few months, I have realized that I've probably been the most locked in I've been right now. And I don't know when you guys are watching this, but I'm literally recording this at 1 a.m. at night. And I could have gone out with my friends. All of my friends literally went out, and they went over to some guy's crib, and I just chose not to. And that was after my 9-hour shift today. I literally woke up today. It's a Saturday, so I don't know when you guys are watching this, and it's also the first of the month, February 1st. A new month and new opportunities for growth. But I woke up today, I think at like 7:30 a.m. Got ready, ate breakfast, went to Tim Hortons for it. And then I went to my work, and I worked from 9:30 a.m. to 6:30 or 7 p.m. And then I got home, I ate, I did some stuff. I recorded, you know, this video and especially the intro too. I hope y'all loved it. And, you know, I could have went out to my boy's crib and where everyone's at right now, but I chose not to, and I chose to create content, and I chose to backtest, and I chose to do other stuff because I'm disciplined and I'm not doing those habits that I was a few months ago. And back to my original point of me being locked in is the fact that I've literally practically distanced myself, from all of my friends, if not everybody I know. I really only talk to like maybe one of my friends like that. And then of course one other friend that I have like trading. But other than that, it's just people I've met on TikTok and Discord. And it's just really showing me like the amount of stuff I'm doing now that I was literally like praying a few months ago to do. Like I remember like I was praying to God, and I was like, God, like help me, you know, like be locked in, be successful, do all these things. And I was praying for him to, you know, remove all the bad influences in my life and all the people aren't gonna get me to my success. And look at me now, like it's literally 1 a.m. right now. All my friends are at my friend's house, and I'm over here recording a YouTube video showing you guys that you should be disciplined. And what does discipline mean, and how do I show it? Right? So it's definitely not easy. And that's the one thing that people want to overlook it. Discipline is not easy. Having discipline is very hard. Everybody can be motivated to run a 10K, you know, to go to the gym, right? But if you are not disciplined enough to do it every day or every other day or at least every week, okay, to be able to do it when you feel depressed, when you feel alone, when you feel like nobody's there for you, okay, you are not going to make it in life. Simple as that. And that's one of the things that, you know, I even go through to this day. Like, it's hard waking up early. It's hard going to work and just working my ass off. It's hard seeing all the stories and just seeing my friends going out like every day or every weekend. It's hard. It's hard being a teenager who is basically like, I've deleted all social media, or at least my accounts where I had people like friends or from school or whatever. I don't use that. I don't post or that. The only thing I'm posting right now is content for trading. It's hard. right? But life isn't easy, okay? Life shouldn't be easy. And being disciplined and staying consistent is not easy at all. You can see all these TikToks of people, saying, oh, this is my daily routine, and then they make it seem so easy. It's not, okay? That is why most people are not disciplined. So with that, guys, I really want to show you that if I can do this and I'm building this routine and every single day I am working even harder, right? That's one thing I always say to myself, 1% better every day. And if you are doing 1% better every day, think about in 1 year, that would be 366% increase in whatever you're doing. So if you guys are seeing this, it should inspire you to actually lock in, to actually do the goals and the habits that you've been saying you want to do, right? And be disciplined. I'm not saying you have to be like me and wake up at 5:30 a.m. to go to the gym, okay? And even then, this has not been something that I've been doing only since now. I started this habit probably in the beginning of the school year, so September. But even in the summer when I was watching TJR and learning about trading, bro, I remember I was waking up early and I was going on runs around my park, right? Near my house, probably doing like 5 kilometers each morning, but I don't really have good cardio, so for me that was a lot, and I would push myself, so maybe 5K or a little bit more, or I don't know if it's miles, but whatever. Wake up in the morning, do a run, shower, go to work in the morning, right? Do my kind of, shift for camp or whatever. Come home, okay, watch TGR, take notes on it, and go to the gym, and then maybe go out that day, right? So, a lot of people can be saying, oh yeah, you started this routine 2 weeks ago. Oh, you're not disciplined enough to keep it. No. I don't know the actual kind of statistics about it or what it is, but I'll search it up. And basically, I remember hearing in one of my classes, because I take psychology, kind of, that a habit forms in a certain amount of days. And if you can do that habit, right, then it'll just become like a routine. So let's see, how many days does it take to form a habit? 66 days. That is a month and a half. I've been doing this for way over probably 3 months. So I'm promising you right now, this is a part of my routine right now. And I'm continuing this because waking up in the morning, working out, having that energy, okay, then going to school, trading, going to work, coming home, even working more physically, mentally, financially, right? It's all about the process, guys. So with that, I hope from this video you understood a few things. First off, what is discipline and how to build it? And how does discipline show in routines? And through myself, how do I show discipline? Because I cannot be here preaching about it and not be showing it, right? And I hope you guys are really motivated by this video or inspired to be disciplined and do the stuff that you keep telling yourself you want to do. And I definitely want to continue this series. I'm going to be disciplined in posting more on YouTube because I already post a lot on TikTok, but I want to be posting more on here. And I want to make this a series where I post probably maybe 1 or 2 videos like this a week. I know it's not too much, but especially with school coming up, doing these long videos and where, I'm actually recording good content for you guys. And I hope you really like it. The vid's not been doing too good right now, but I do also have way more followers on TikTok than YouTube, so that's fair. But yeah, but I want to stay disciplined with that, and I want to post more on here, and I want to continue this series. And if you guys have anything else you'd like to see or anything me specifically to talk about, leave it down in the comments. I already got some ideas and they're already on the way. And with that, guys, I hope you love this video a lot, and I hope that you stay disciplined, because discipline beats motivation. Discipline beats hard work. and talent. And just the one thing I can say, if you guys want to take one thing from this video, is that be disciplined in whatever you do. Do it on the days that you feel like shit, on the days that you feel so happy, on the days where you feel like so depressed. Do it. Do it for yourself, or do it for whoever. But just do it. And be consistent with it, no matter what. So I hope you guys love this video, and see you in the next.